Okay guys, some Shockleader knots today just to get everything going for this week. Fishing was poor enough, we had to go for a few bass, but it just didn't really happen. So did see one huge bass by Barry Connolly. Cracker all together, self and the missus and Fiona were out and just did a few bass. I was a jealous onlooker. It'll teach me to pay more attention to the tides. But back to business. A Shockleader knot for joining. This is 0.35 Daiwa, 0.70 ASO Classic. Not great for knots, especially not my style of knotting. So bear in mind with a bit of crinkling that we're going to get off of it. It's not my favourite, but it is orange and it will do the trick. So we make a loop like so and tighten that down a bit. Hold it pretty tight. Take our coloured line and go through. It's our second time recording this video because turns out wood and coloured line does not show up very well. So through the line and we go 1, 2, 3, 4. We're just going to do 4 and back 1, 2, 3 and again 4. So at this position, put it back through the hole. Just tighten it up ever so slightly just to give us a bit of control on the knot. Now, some saliva, you can just use your hand and just stab it on. You don't have to go mad with it. So, we'll be tightening up here now. And this is where it wants to go bad for us. So, we'll tighten up, tighten up. There we go. And that is pretty tight. Not going to do much with that. So this is what we end up looking like. You can tighten it up another little bit, but that'll just hurt the fingers at the moment. For demonstration purposes, you can see it probably a bit better like this. So what you do is you clip off your tag ends as close to the knot as you want. I'm going to leave a little bit sticking out, so just for demonstration purposes. So you can see that crinkling on the line there. Probably just pulled it a bit too quick. So there you go. Nice Albright knot for joining heavy line that's not tapered to a lighter line. So clip that off and we'll keep that one for reference. So on to the next one, which is going to be the actual tapered leader. So this will signify the light part of the tapered leader. And again, we're going to just use this line because it's coloured and it makes it easier to see your knots. So I'm going to put them together in like an X formation and drop it. No. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to go 5 and make a loop along the outside. Like so. Along the outside of it. How can you see that? And grab it again. I can't believe that works so well. And then 1, 2, 3 and 4 again. Just pull it down just a little bit just to give it a bit of stability. Just so it won't pop out again. So same with this one. We're going to go with the clear line. 1, 2, 3, 4 and through it again. 1, 2, 3 and 4. Now, it was a bit ponderous there because I was trying to remember the name of this knot. A uni knot is what I was told it was called. A double uni knot. So you pull them like so. Nice and tight. Again, a bit of saliva to make things easier. And you just ease them together. At this point. Try not to use your teeth because the only one who wins then is the dentist. Pull them together and you get a nice compact knot that you're really going to do well to break. So there you go, a double uni knot. Also, I'd like to thank everybody that's been subscribing. Got up to almost 100 subscribers, and for someone who's only just starting out, great confidence boost. And a lot of the messages I've been getting have been very positive. So makes life better when we're nicer to each other. Double uni knot, very good. Now move on, another one for the tapered leader. This is called a spider hitch. I could do it with the heavier line as well. I like this knot myself personally. It's similar to the Bimini twist, but it's not as difficult to tie, and you could tie this in seconds on the beach. So get your loop of line, make a small loop, and I go around twice. You can go around more times. I've never had this break on me personally, so I find it very good. So you just double around like that, and you can tighten that up. Don't have to go crazy on the tightening because it's just a demonstration. And make a loop like so. Now if we pull that again, it'll tighten it up another bit. So we end up like this, with this kind of a lasso looking thing. Now take your line again through your gap, and then 1, 2, 3, and then back along itself again. And this is what I was talking about, leaving yourself the extra bit of a tail to make life easier, which I neglected to do. So what we'll do is, before we've gone too far and messed it up, we'll just start again. We already have our loop, and that'll just show you that. Now this time bigger tag end, so that makes life easier. Do our 4 again and our 3 back down. 1, 2, 3. So we'll put it through there now so it'll hold itself. Like I said, the bigger tag end, even though that was accidental with the short tag end, the bigger tag end, it just makes life so much easier. A bit of saliva here again, and that. Pull it in, nice and easy. Spider hitch. I really like this knot. I use it with my 15 pound and my tapered leader all the time, and I cannot get away from it. It's so quick to tie, it's so easy, and it's never left me down. So that's 2 of the really quick Shockleader knots that you can tie. This other one is a bit more awkward. We'll leave out a bit more line. Works perfectly well. But again, we start off with the X. Plenty of tag end. Excuse me. And they go 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll go 5. And this one though, you put it down through the knot. So it's being held kind of by the other tag end. At least it would be if I got a proper hold of it. So that's what it's going to look like. So you hold here, because otherwise it's going to try and get away from you. So again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and this time you go up through the gap. And this is a hard piece to show on the picture, so I'm going to just do my best. This is kind of what you end up with. So on this piece here is the main line, and you can just pull them and they'll go together. Nice and easy. If you ease them up a bit, it'll make it easier, and it'll be more apparent in a second. So there you go. So what you ease them together, nice and easy, and that's for joining 2 lines of equal strength, and you will do very well to break that. Now the beauty of this one is it's so low profile. I'm just going to leave a small little tag out so you can see where it actually comes, but you can trim them in another bit even if you wish. So really simple. You'll do really well to break it. It'll go through my hands long before I'll be able to pull that. That's a good pull there now. And as you can see, all it's done is marked my hands. So that's the third one. These are the 3 knots that I use. I find them really simple. No messing around, no serious bimini twists and using your feet or trying to use an anchor point to do it, or your belt buckle or whatever you see. These are 3 ones that I use for fishing in Ireland. This one in particular, the last one, I use as well for if I'm using really light line in the continental setup, like a Yuki Kenta and the 0.16 or 0.14, and a tapered leader, also the Yuki line. I think it's Otto is the name of it. Really like this knot for that really light, low diameter stuff, and again, it's never let me down, so something worth trying. As with everything, practice makes perfect. If you want any help on them, let me know in the comments or find us on Facebook, and don't forget to like and subscribe, and if I can at all, I'll help you out as best I can. Thanks again, guys, and most importantly, thanks for everyone who's subscribed so far. We're feeling the love. Thank you.